in the writ petition, there are altogether 35 such candidates before my lords.
No, subject to outcome.
Yes,
Subject to outcome of their litigation, their participation is.
their participation. So I was only pointing out that out of 35 they appeared. By virtue of interim order, they participated in the selection test. They have only 7 could qualify.
Whatever it may be.
But they do not.
Subject to outcome of.
That's right. They do not possess, my lord, basic qualification.
Just
Eligible.
appearing for response.
Your Lordship,
Shows the document.
this has been discussed in
First read para 20, rule 28.
Your Lordship. This has been discussed in para 3.
Not discuss, please read. Show us where is the equivalency. Equivalent inmate could be considered.
But there is no exclusion in the main advertisement.
So what? So what?
And Your Lordship,
Sir, you don't have a MAD qualification.
MAd in special education.
Huh?
That is MAd in.
Show us your certificate indicating that it is a MAD. Show us that your certificate is MAD.
Learned single judge has considered.
He wants certificate to be.
It's from BHU, it's from Aligarh Muslim.
Sir, we are repeating. Show us the certificate
Your Lord.
that you have a MAD qualification.
That's there in the writ application, Your Lordship.
So you want us to make research. Take.
Your Lordship. Annexure 5 series
Annexure 5.
of the writ.
Shows in you mark it a pencil where it has been shown as MAD. Give the pencil. Flag also there.
MAD in special education visual impairment.
Mark. This is
That is,
after the.
my lords will see page 37, 36. ना वहाँ दूसरा फाइल है. That is MAD.
MR qualifications.
कौन सा मार्क करके दे रहा है? अच्छा
Case
सर.
39.
ठीक. Page 39.
British. This certificate, this course is conducted under which university?
There are several universities. BHU is also there, Your Lordship.
Banaras Hindu University.
University, Aligarh Muslim University.
This you studied in which university?
Some are from BHU, Your Lordship.
Huh?
BHU, Jamia Millia. It's all discussed in the order.
No, certificate you point out which is the university.
University, BHU is there.
My lords, in the certificate itself it is mentioned, MAD in special education mental retardation. Last column of the certificate, my lords will kindly see. MAD which we are requiring is an MAD which is recognized by NCT, National Council for Teacher Education. My lord should, in all the certificates, my lord would find Annexure 5 series, Page 36 first, my lord will kindly.
The reason we wanted to know remarks, if any, in that there is a reference.
AMED, special education, visually impaired.
Sir, these remarks, if any, it is not clearly visible. Certificate.
उसके ऊपर में है हुजूर. Remarks at the top, where remarks written. In all certificate, my lord, it is AMED special education.
Rehabilitation Council of India is party to this proceeding.
No.
Then we want to hear from them. Under what authority they have given power to issue these remarks?
In fact, we have got communication from NCT that this.
Not NCT, Rehabilitation of Council of India, whether they have been empowered to equivalent this qualification to that of MED or not. Because ultimately the university alone is the competent authority. University or government is the competent authority to equivalent any qualification.
That's right. My lord, the whole.
Did Rehabilitation Council of India as party, we will get instruction.
My lords, there is one more aspect. My lords, while writ petition was pending, results were declared and all successful candidates have joined. Learned single judge has quashed the entire selection process. They were not even included party, those who were successful. They are already trained, they are teaching. 477.
458.
No, selection has been cancelled.
Yes, my lord, that is what writ court has
They are not
done.
party to the proceedings.
No.
You are all selected.
I am for the state, my lords. I am appearing in the state appeal. Out of 477, 458 have been selected. They are already teaching.
Now, what is the effect of quashing?
Entire selection process itself has been quashed.
Is there any stay in this?
No, my lords. In this there is no stay.
Then how they are continuing? Such of those persons who are selected.
My lord, if I could inform, my lord, I appear for almost 400 of selected candidates. And in one of the cases of Ankita and Baju Bawra, your lordship was pleased to grant the order that during the pendency of the LPA, the status quo will be maintained, and that is how we are continuing, your lordship.
Your Lordship, there is an order 18/10/2022. After hearing this case, my Lord passed this order.
Now, first we want to know whether your qualification could be treated as equivalent to MED or not. Whether a Rehabilitation Council of India is empowered to declare such a thing or not. State Council is hereby, State appellant is hereby directed to implead Rehabilitation Council of India as a necessary and proper party for the reasons that Rehabilitation Council of India, while issuing a registration certificate to such of those persons who have acquired certain specialized qualification which have been treated as equivalent to MED.
They are not saying that, my lords. The qualification, the certificate which Rehabilitation Council is issuing is MED in special education.
Like, brother, I am not able to
That's right. They are
read this. What is
MED in special education, visually impaired,
Mental retardation.
special education? Within bracket
Here two documents.
mental retardation, within bracket mental retardation.
Stop.
Those distance education 2008. Just down below that, MED within bracket special education mental retardation 2015. Then again within inverted comma remarks, if any. What is? Oh no,
It's not gold excel. क्या समझ रहे हैं सर उसकी remarks.
Not able to read the document.
In remarks,
Fresh, take down, fresh certificate issued
तो सब सर्टिफिकेट हो जाते हैं.
adding M.Ed within bracket MR qualification 02 dash 2017 issued to one of the litigant Sri Baban Singh. Is the question, one of the question for consideration presenter. This is whether such of those holders of the aforesaid certificate could be equivalent to M.Ed qualification or not. To the Rehabilitation Council of India are required to apprise this court under what authority of law they are indicating in the registration certificate that special education, mental retardation, M.Ed within bracket special education and mental retardation.
there are three types of certificate, my lord.
Writing in the remarks that adding M.Ed in bracket MR qualification question mark. Further, is there any general document to the extent that special education within bracket mental retardation could be equated to that of M.Ed qualification or not? Next, State Council is hereby directed to, State apparent is hereby directed to apprise this court. The lecturer in government teachers training in bracket diet are they teaching to the respective students of any specialized education in respect of mental retardation or not?
My lords, these
Disregard.
they are not teaching students. They are teaching, my lord, teachers.
Instead of students, you mentioned teachers. In this regard, necessary material be placed on record to establish that such of those lecturers in government teaching training,
Teachers training.
teachers training within bracket diet are not teaching the trainee teachers insofar as a specialized subject within bracket mentally retardation.
So there are three, my lord, subjects: mentally retarded, visually impaired.
All right, sir. You please let us know from your whatever bylaw or something whether lecturer who has been selected in government teachers training college, do they teach to even specially teachers?
I'll furnish that.
My lord, the subject is education, my lord.
They are.
Who is the ultimate? University. No, even for registration also this is not correct, no? Where do they get PG to say that so and so is a med college? Respond.
You have placed on record the certificates granting M.Ed degree to the respondents.
Your Lordship. That is Annexure 5 series.
Sir, 5 series, this is a registration certificate with Rehabilitation Council.
I'll bring
It is not the certificate of M.Ed or B.Ed. degree issued.
I'll bring on record, Your Lord.
No, without that, how can you simply produce this rehabilitation?
I'll bring on record, Your Lord.
My lord, University Grant Commission is the body which grants the eligibility test, my lord. For national eligibility test, my
We
lord.
are not asking. We are asking whether you have, which certificate you have got. This
Sir,
is certificate of.
where is the MAT certificate?
MAT special is recognized by UGC, my lord.
Sir, MAT, where is the first of all MAT certificate? Who has issued?
My lord, the Banaras Hindu University.
Where is that certificate, sir? That is in your pocket.
Lord, there is one annexure by the Ram Krishna Mission Vivekananda University, that is page number 41 in the
41 to the writ petition.
the writ petition listed at 14.8, my lord. Your lordship. 4.8, my lord.
No, it is here.
41 is just a mark sheet.
No, this is.
Yes.
My lord,
It's just a mark sheet, is not a certificate.
number 3, that is the Masters of Education in Special Education recognized by Rehabilitation Council of
That's right.
Sir, where is the degree certificate issued by Ramakrishna Mission Vivekananda University?
that we will bring, my lord.
Huh?
That we are.
That was not the issue before the authorities, my lord. They have issued a letter number 247 and they denied that the MAT special is not equivalent to MAT, and that's why these candidates are not eligible. They filed the writ petition before this Honorable High Court, my lord.
My lords, in the advertisement, there is no provision for equivalence. We want only MAD. That is the only qualification. Question of equivalence would arise if rule and advertisement consistent with rule prescribes for equivalence.
But there is
But
no
here the rule
exclusion also,
and
Your Lordship.
exclusion, no exclusion doesn't mean inclusion. They
It's all right. We'll go to the root of the matter. Whether teachers, lecturers in teachers training institute, whether they do they teach the special education or not?
They-
If they are not teaching, they're out.
Yes, I will furnish, my lord. I will furnish that they are not teaching.
My lord,
For them,
my
there is a-
submission is the UGC may also be
For teaching, my
included
lord,
party, my lord.
especially able teachers or students, there is a different vertical altogether. That vertical is controlled not by education department but by social welfare department. For especially able children, schools are managed by social welfare department of the government, and teachers, my lord, are recruited by different mode. Here, my lord,
Sir, with the bylaw or some material, you point out that lecturers in government teachers training, they are teaching only in respect of other than special.
yes, I'll produce that. Because, my lord, unless a person would not be eligible to become a teacher's
How the petition was entertained without their certificate,
that I can't say, my lord.
university certificate?
My lord, there is a subject inclusive education in
Sir, where is the degree certificate? MA degree.
That was not under dispute, my lord. That
Where is the?
under dispute.
Because we are disputing.
Then
Because where is the MA degree
certainly
certificate?
for your lordship. My submission is, my lord, that there is a subject of inclusive education, which includes the normal candidates as well as the specially able.
They are not the specialized. The court cannot equate or declare qualification. It is for the policy of the state government.
That, my lord, it is the University Grant Commission which recognizes the education.
They don't have power, sir. Power is vested with the university. University and government. They are the two persons who can declare which are the qualification equivalent to which qualification.
Lord, my submission.
And this court cannot declare which are the qualification equivalent.
Party, my lord. in-
Huh?
That is our
University
prayer. UGC
Grant
also
Commission may
will
also be
lead
implemented
up.
party, my lord. Because
My lord-
they are the body which recognize the education, my lord.
Sir, first of all, you produce the certificate issued by the Ramakrishna Mission, whatever university.
My lord,
It is at this stage we notice that contesting respondents who are petitioners before the single judge have not placed it on record that they are degree holders of they are MA degree holders from the concerned university. On the other hand, they are relying on only rehabilitation. So and so Council of India, and it relates to registration certificate.
Can I
No, then only we.
Can I clarify at this stage, my lord? Unless a candidate has qualification which is recognized by National Council for Teacher Education, he would not be eligible.
Where is that provision?
Yes, that provision is under NCT Act itself. Act and rules, regulations framed there under. My My lord should kindly come to qualification 5.2. This is regulation, norms and standards for diploma in elementary teacher education program. All these, my lord, who are being appointed will be teachers in diploma in elementary teacher education, that is DELED. Now my lord will kindly come to 5.2. Principal HOD.
These regulations came after the
my lord should kindly see my lord.
advertisement.
नहीं 2014 का है.
There is no post of lecturer.
Yes, my lord. Next. Teacher educators in DLED should have master's degree in social science, humanities, science.
Where are reading?
My lord, 5.2 on the next page, page 107.
No, this is in respect of principal and HOD.
Thereafter, next page, my lord. Next page. Teacher educators in DLED.
Correct, sir. This what qualification is prescribed is for principal and HOD. Where is the lecturer?
Next page. Next page. Teacher.
Teacher educator word is written, my lord.
Correct, sir. It is for the post of principal
No, my lord.
and HOD.
That is only A.
Correct. Where is the B?
B.
B is perspectives in education, foundation
and curriculum and pedagogy.
does not amount to lecturer. Where is the lecturer?
In fact, my lord, they use the word teacher educator.
Sir, that is the qualification.
Yes.
But the post is not mentioned, lecturer.
Educator is not the qualification.
Huh?
Educator is, my lord, the persons who are being appointed. They are teacher educators.
Sir, correct. But item number B is not relating to lecturer. We are concerned with the lecturer.
This provides only, my lord, MA.
This is not relevant.
My lord, my submission is that the subject is education, my lord.
Sir, show us the certificate.
Sir,
Show us immediate degree certificate. Then only
my submission.
you will have a voice. Show us your degree certificate, MA degree certificate.
इसको workout करना होगा ऐसे मत.
This is matter after 2 weeks. In the meanwhile, you implead
I'll get it done just now, my lord.
the
In course of the time.
appellants were permitted to implead
3 weeks.
the aforesaid person as during the course of the day.
Personal difficulty, 3 weeks.
3 weeks. Why?
I'll be out of station.
You send your colleague.
My lords, then notice will have to go to the Rehabilitation Council. My lords will direct that.
If the necessary amendment is carried out to incorporate rehabilitation so and so, registry is hereby directed to issue notice in this regard. Appellant is hereby directed to provide necessary requisite within a period of 1 week. Release this matter after 4 weeks.
बना दीजिए रिहेबिलिटेशन काउंसिल का एड्रेस दिया हुआ है उस एड्रेस के साथ बना दीजिए.
Number
My Lord, pursuant to the last order dated, my Lord may ask to issue notice.
Await service of notice to the contesting response. Matter after 4 weeks.
Obliged.
The state of Bihar versus Basant Prasad Singh.
Same order.
Serial number 7, the state of Bihar versus Sujit Kumar, Petitioner Mr. Vishwambar Prasad.
Your Lordships, may I plead, Your Lordships? The defects pointed out by the office has been removed and the requisites have been filed through email on 23rd of January 23 and through physical mode on 24th, Your Lordship. It has been filed, but from the file it appears that the same has not been placed on record. 23 तारीख को ही फाइल कर दें. हाँ, वही. It has been filed through email on 23rd of January and through physical mode on 24th.
Hard copy.
Your Lordships, certain court fees and required the defect with court fees was there, Your Lordship.
What?
Court fees and other type copy was required to be filed. We have already filed on 24th through physical mode, 23rd through online, and on 24th through physical mode, Your Lordship. 24th of January.
The office notice dated 25/1.
Yes, Lordships. We have filed, we have the...
This is hereby directed to ascertain as to whether the appellant has complied office objection on 24/1/2023 or not. Release this matter next week.
Highly obliged.
Serial number 8, the state of Bihar through Principal Secretary versus Nisha Devi, Petitioner Mukund Mohan Jha.
Yes, service report was awaited.
Who is appearing for
Respondent has appeared.
Huh? Who is
Sole
the-
respondent appeared.
No.
Appeared, my lord. Wakalat. Sole respondent, please.
Sanjeev Kumar Singh. Who is Sanjeev Kumar Singh?
If the respondent has filed, maybe respondent has filed also. Because service report was awaited.
Defect still has to be removed, my lord. Some defects also.
Why you have not removed the office defect? You are appearing for state.
Yes, my lord.
Certain office objections are there.
Sometime may be granted, I will verify now.
None appears for the respondent. In the meanwhile, State Council is hereby directed, State Council dash appellant is hereby directed to rectify the office objection before the next date of hearing, failing which LPA will be dismissed. Release this matter after 4 weeks.
Obliged.
Serial number 9, the state of Bihar versus Sonu Kumar Ram, or Petitioner Mr. Anil Kumar, Sujit Kumar.
LPA stand dismissed
My lord, in 1 week time, maybe.
on account of non-compliance of the order dated 11/1/2023.
Serial number 10, the state of Bihar versus Harishchandra Pandey, or Petitioner Mr. Madhav Prasad Yadav.
4 weeks time is granted to comply the office objection.
Further, my lord, my prayer is file a hard copy of the.
Do whatever you want, sir. We have granted 4 weeks time to.
Serial number 11, Neeraj Kumar versus the state of Bihar, or Petitioner Sanjay Kumar Tiwari, Rajneesh Nandi.
Lord, I pray for 2 weeks time, my
Same
lord.
order, 4 weeks.
My lord, we have removed all the defects, my lord.
All right, do it, sir. 4 weeks.
Office has also acknowledged, my lord. Office has also acknowledged me.
Then he is saying compliance.
Lord, I have already complied, my lord. I have already complied. Office has acknowledged, my lord.
डिफेक्ट फ्री है तो क्यों इस लिस्ट में डालना, दूसरा लिस्ट में डालना है ना?
Under appropriate heading it should come.
Counsel for the appellant petitioner seeks time list this matter after 2 weeks. It is made clear that no further time would be granted on the next date of hearing.
Some more time, let's say.
Serial number 12. Dilip Kumar Mishra presents the state of Bihar for petitioner Mr. Gavron issue. Mr. Kumar.
My lords, I will read the defect, my lord, in course of a day, my lord.
4 weeks.
Lords, in case of
Sir, outer limit is 4 weeks. You can do it, comply.
Lords, the urgency is that, my lord, pursuant to the order of this honorable court, the peoples are being removed. My lord, the petitioners appellants were appointed after the order of the state tribunal.
All right, next.
And next week. Oblige, my lord. Oblige. Much oblige.
Serial number 13.
My lord, the defect I may be permitted to remove in course of day, my lord.
Huh?
The man-
Whatever you want, sir. File has to go, no? File has to go from here.
Earlier, the time was granted to the writ petition for removing defect is lost twice.
Non-compliance 11/1/2023 dismissed.
Under the heading for admission, serial number 14, Bhupendra Prasad versus the state of Bihar for petitioner Mr. Amarnath Jha, Alok Kumar Alok.
Lords, while order dated 5/12/2022, order number 4, Lords, the respondent number 4 was directed to apprise this honorable court regarding method of recruitment and produce the seniority list, Lords. Now they have filed counter affidavit. In paragraph 6 of their counter affidavit, they are saying that there is no seniority list available in the agency with them, Lords. So they are saying that they have done promotion given to private respondents without any seniority list.
Pick and choose.
Pick and choose.
My lord, I have annexed a letter of the year 1919, from which it would appear that from the date of appointment, respondent number 6 and 7.
Sir, where is the seniority list?
Seniority list, since the matter is very old, my lord. And
Sir, old means every year you have to prepare.
Earlier, my lord, the agency was created under the agriculture department. My lord.
Officer present in the court will let him know how it has to be prepared.
My lord, after going through the records of the case, my lord, we find that there is no seniority list of these petitioners, my lord. But from the date of appointment, my lord.
Chief Secretary, now who has to prepare?
My lord, the agency is now merged under the Valmi, my lord.
Sir, they are not concerned with that. Who is the authority?
Director Valmi is the
promoting authority.
My lord, agency has been dissolved, my lord, in the year 2018, my lord. And thereafter, my lord.
The council, what is the question? Who is the promoting authority to the post?
My lord, earlier, my lord, the chairman of the agency was the promoting authority, my lord.
Chairman?
Of the Kosi Command Area Development.
Now that is not existing?
Not existing, my lord.
Then who is the custodian of all those records?
My lord, the custodian is the, my lord, superintending engineer, my lord, Kosi Command Area.
How can it be superintendent engineer?
My lord.
Department, which department it will come under?
Director Valmi, my lord. Director Valmi is the.
That post is existing?
Yes, Director Valmi is the assets and liabilities have been transferred to the Valmi, my lord, and therefore, my lord, Director Valmi is the head of the institution, my lord.
Direct the secretary, water resources department to irrigation.
No, you have not included them as party. Who is the irrigation commissioner, water resources? This will come under irrigation.
Controlling department is the water and resources department.
That is irrigation.
Yes, irrigation. And my lord, respondent number 6 and 7 are required to issue notice, my lord. Since their order of promotion has been challenged, my lord. They are required to
notice is required
Order dated 5/12/2022 has been taken note of by the respondents, and they have admitted in their counter affidavit that they have not prepared a seniority list. So therefore, Secretary to Water Resources Department is hereby directed to appear in person along with the material information.
May I submit, Valmi is autonomous body. University.
Sir, we will set right. Let Secretary Water Resources, let him come.
Milord, Director Balmi is the competent.
We are not satisfied. Principal Secretary / Secretary Water Resources Department, State of Bihar is hereby directed to appear.
Secretary is hardly concerned.
Person along with the complete records, so as to why seniority list has not been prepared of the respective cadre before effecting promotion to the next higher cadre. Release this matter after 2 weeks.
May I
notices may be issued to the respondent number 6 and 7.
May I?
Well, their order of promotion, I mean,
Sir, Water Resources Secretary will take care.
May I submit to Mantri? As CADA is
You are appearing for whom?
I am for the state.
State.
Balmi.
Sir, 1 second. What is that? Command area development was there.
No, Milord, it is not.
1 second. It was seized.
No, Milord, by act, it was repealed by the repealing act, Milord.
Sir, whatever it may be, it is no more.
No.
Existing in the IF law. All the papers were received by whom?
All the assets and liability has been merged in the Balmi. Now the Balmi is in a position to verify the records why the seniority.
Balmi will come under the Water Resources Department or not?
Of course, Milord.
Therefore, Secretary will monitor all these things. Let him come.
Number 6 and 7 are private respondents, my lord, and their order of promotion have been challenging the writ application, my lord. Therefore, my lord,
that has not been set aside. First of all, we have to set right the seniority, sir.
Serial number 15 adjourned for 1 week. Serial number 16. Dr. Shivdoshan Jha, Dr. Ramesh Jha, and Petitioner Shivdoshan Jha, Kashmiri Ganj.
The issue is, according to me, is very simple. Can you have a list of dates? Discuss, sir. Milord, writ was filed after 2 years of our appointment, and they have not challenged the select list. They have straightway challenged our appointment letters. Writ has been allowed on 2 counts. Firstly, Milord, the Honourable Judge was of the view that the writ petitioner should be accommodated. His Lordship have passed 2 orders directing the University to accommodate. University also accepted to accommodate the writ petitioner 1. Now he is no more. And Lord, then ultimately the London Single Judge said that since enough time was given to the University, and despite assurance given by the University to accommodate writ petitioner, I am fed up and now I am deciding. And my Lord,
for the response. You are for the university?
No.
You are for the private respondent?
There is no private respondent.
For the intervener, Mr. Dayanat Thakur.
The intervention has not been allowed neither in the writ application nor here.
Intervener in the writ petition, Dayanat Thakur, your lordship.
You are appearing for which respondent? We are repeating. Which respondent in this LPA?
Lordship, the Dayanat Thakur could not implicated as a respondent in this LPA by the appellant, your lordship, whereas the order of the Honorable Writ Court has already considered the competency of the intervener.
We are asking you, what is your position in the LPA?
Lordship, with regard to that aspect, I filed an intervener application, IA petition before the Honorable Court that is still pending for consideration.
You have filed IA for intervener?
Lordship.
The LPA?
LPA.
Where is your IA?
IA number 3 of 2020, your lordship.
You have filed a similar interlocutory application in CWJC also?
Lordship.
What happened to that?
Lordship, in CWJC, your lordship. In CWJC, your lordship. In CWJC, the intervener also filed interlocutory application that has been considered by the Honorable Writ Court and issued direction to the university.
No, whether it was allowed?
Lordship, kindly see the order sheet in which there is obvious direction was given.
Correct. As long as it is not allowed, you should have insisted.
Lordship,
You have a remedy of filing a review.
Lordship, in several paragraphs of the impugned order, Your Lordship, this fact has mentioned with regard to the intervener petition, Your Lordship, and the learned find.
Without allowing your interlocutory application, how can there be observation?
Lordship, kindly see. Our intervener petition with regard to the...
No, let us know, sir. As long as your interlocutory application for intervener in CWJC is not allowed,
Lordship, it is...
no voice.
Kindly see, it is evident from the order, impugned order, Your Lordship, with regard to the
file review.
Lordship. Lordship, I would like to draw kind attention with regard...
As long as your intervener application is not allowed or rejected, you have no voice.
Lordship, but the order of the Honorable Reed Court, Your Lordship.
We are also repeating. We are also repeating. Same thing.
Sorry, Your Lordship.
Is there any solution?
No.
Then go and file review.
Of course, Your Lordship.
Go and file review and ask them to pass orders on your IA number 899 of 2018.
Lordship. And in this case, unfortunately, the respondent number 1 died. On behalf of the respondent number 1, also filed, Your Lordship, the wakalatnama during his lifetime, but due to...
No, Lordship, it can be granted to a legal heir in matter of selection.
Lordship. Last occasion, our London fine submitted before the Honorable Court to implicate...
Sir, we have already rejected.
Lordship.
Yes, who is for the university?
I appear for it.
Now, who are the contesting respondent? That is selected candidate, unselected candidate. Notice have been served.
There is no other candidate.
There
is no other. Only, my Lord, there were only one writ petitioner. He has filed after 2 years. He has died now.
No, only one petitioner.
Yes.
Two था जो नहीं रखे.
हाँ, एक तो appear ही नहीं हुई. Notice has been served. He has not appeared.
What is his name?
The writ petitioners were Dr. Ramesh Jha and...
No, he died. But the other petitioner?
Dr. Priyamada Kumari Mishra.
She is not contesting because she has not appeared now. After service of the notice.
Notice was served on her.
दस्ती समन भी हुआ है. Dr. Priyanka Kumar Mishra, respondent number 2. One died.
Perhaps one Arvind Kumar is appearing for the Ambada.
No.
कोई नहीं.
हो रहा है.
Light of order dated 2/1/2023. Present LPA proceedings against Dr. Ramesh Jha stands abated. So LPA proceedings would be continued insofar as Dr. Priyambada Kumari Mishra, even though she has been served. She is not present or through her counsel. In order to give one more opportunity to read this matter after 2 weeks, if there is no representation, matter would be decided with available records.
May I take back that list of dates? I'll give on the other day. Otherwise. My friend's IA may be disposed of. My friend's IA, by file application for it. Otherwise, again, he will.
Yes, IA number 3 of 2020. one presented by so and so. Land Council, Mr. So and so submitted that he was an intervener. He had filed an intervener application in CWJC number so and so. Please stop. Learn single judge either accepting or rejecting intervening application number so and so 2018 proceeded to decide the CWJC. So, it is submitted that some observations have been made by the learned single judge insofar as consideration of the intervener applicant's grievance. Therefore, the aforementioned in IA for intervention in the LPA proceedings has been filed. Please, sir. IA number 3 of 2021 is not maintainable as long as any order is passed either accepting or rejecting rejection of IA number so and so filed in CWJC so and so. Accordingly, the present IA number so and so stands rejected, reserving liberty to file a review petition in CWJC so and so.
Regard to that aspect, the Honorable Reed Court on 21st June 2018, the obvious direction was given to the university and to the respondent concerned.
Whether your IA is allowed or not.
Lordship, after considering the IA petition,
IA is allowed or not?
Allow what is not obviously mentioned in the order.
Therefore, we can't.
Given to the respondent concerned to consider in light of the application of IA file such and such representation.
Correct. Such a direction is not maintained.
Lordship, and in the impugned order, this also.
Sir, file contempt, sir, against them for non-consideration of interlocutory direction given by the learned single judge.
Lordship, but in a LPA petition, your Lordship, in a several paragraph, the concerned appellant, your Lordship.
Sir, how many times you want to repeat, and we want to repeat the same thing? As long as your interlocutory application before the single judge is not allowed or rejected, we can't entertain your IA in LPA proceedings.
But your Lordship, in view of last order, we were directed to file. We were directed to file personal affidavit, Lordship. That we filed today in the state, Lordship. That's why.
Just now, my Lord, the copy has been served upon Lord. I have received it on behalf of the advocate on record, my Lord, just now. So at least some time may be granted so that we may go through this, my Lord, and if at all necessary, to file a reply to the my Lord, sir.
What is that affidavit you have filed? Where is that?
In Brazil we filed today.
Why?
Today, because there were 4 or 5 days.
Sir, 13th is the order. And today is 30th.
I have already filed, Lordship, but it will take hours too.
th 2023 order is stated to have been complied during the course of the day in filing that. During the course of the day, filing in the registry. Registry is hereby directed to tag the affidavit of the concerned authority. This matter next week.
Okay.
Serial number 18. Media versus Sunil Kumar Roy, Dr. Arun Kumar, Pradeep Kumar.
Well, sir, your Lordship's order dated 5th December 22 was complied with. by the petitioner, my lords. And the service report, the notices have been served upon respondent number 3, 4, and 5, my lords. It could not be served upon respondent number 1 and 2, my lords.
Take first steps insofar as the respondent 1 and 2. Service of notice to respondent 1 and 2 is incomplete. Therefore, appellant, petitioner is hereby directed to take first steps insofar as respondent 1 and 2. List after 4 weeks.
Serial number 19 adjourned for 4 weeks. Serial number 20, Rajiv Nandan Maurya versus the State of Bihar for petitioner Sanjeev Bhushan.
Where is the list of dates and events?
Your lordship, sir.
Who is for the state of Bihar?
कैंसिल करने तुम लगाए हुए हैं। अच्छा हम लगा ब्रीफ दे पता रिटर्न भी होगा मेरा हुआ है वो इम्प्रूवमेंट
Cash issue.
33 पेज देखते हैं
State government. Upon the date of his initial appointment. Where are the government notification identifying which are the caste will fall under SC, ST?
Your lordships in the supplementary.
State of Bihar and state of UP.
Your lordships, in the supplementary affidavit, I have annexed that presidential notification, your lordship. At page, your lordships will find presidential notification that starts from page 84 of that supplementary affidavit, bulky. Then your lordships will find from Bihar.
Page 84.
It starts from page 84, presidential notification. Bihar, your lordships will get page 86. Item number, the supplementary affidavit. Your lordships, item 6.
Which caste you? Chamar.
Chamar.
That is in the Bihar.
Bihar.
What about
now your lordships?
What about UP?
Your lordships, I am coming. Tamil Nadu, Uttar Pradesh. Your lordships at page 98. 1 minute. Page 98.
It is there.
Page 98, your lordships, item 21.
As on the
Chamar.
On what date? As on?
Yeah.
This notification was issued on what date?
Year 1950.
This was existing. As on 1987, the date on which you are appointed. Or was there any amendment?
Pardon, your lordship.
Was there any amendment to this notification?
No, your lordship. Amendment with regard to the others may have. But
so far as Chamar is concerned, your lordships, it is, that's why your lordships in the advertisement itself it was said, if you are scheduled caste of any state, which is scheduled caste of Bihar, they can apply for that advertisement, against that advertisement. It was, so far as that appointment is concerned, your lordships, it is no more in dispute. Dispute that starts the moment when the Reservation Act was amended. Then amendment, after amendment, it is said that now only the scheduled caste of Bihar will get the job in the Bihar. That's why at that period, the petitioner has been promoted to the post of executive engineer as a substantively, and he was officiating as a superintending engineer. That promotion was cancelled. But so far as appointment is concerned, it was intact. They went to the Supreme Court. Supreme Court says reversion is correct. They will treat to be a general category candidate in Bihar. Then petition.
Where is the Supreme Court order?
Supreme Court order, your lordships will get annexure. Now I'm giving. High Court order is your lordships annexure too. एक मिनट दे रहे हैं, हटाने का दरकार नहीं है. Supreme Court order that starts from page 97.
97 of what?
Of the main writ application. It is annexure 4. So far as others का नहीं है हमारे पास. Others नहीं. Others Supreme Court नहीं है. रीट रिवाइव किया यही नंबर उसके बाद रीट रिवाइव कर गया मेरा. And your lordships, the operative part, your lordships, is paragraph 5, 6 में your lordships, the Supreme Court said, reversion will be subject to the final decision of the petition before the High Court. So far as appointment is concerned, it's ठीक था. Needless to say that no recovery, and thereafter recovery.
After remanding the matter to the authorities, what happened?
Then your lordships, after remand, the dishonorable court in CWJC number 16097 order dated 23.
Where is the order?
Next
writ petition.
Your lordship, the first order in Annexure 5 and final order at page 40 of.
Sir, in the writ petition, you have produced Annexure 4 as the Supreme Court order.
Annexure 5, your lordship.
Annexure 5 is this court order.
This court order. This court order, your lordship, be there.
Sir, counsel, please understand. Supreme Court has remanded the matter. Where is that order?
High Court order.
High Court order.
High Court order का वो yeah, I have you. Page 40 of supplementary available. On the last date, your lordship had asked me to brought on the record.
Provide one clerk.
It has also been there.
In order to ascertain where is the documents and all.
Your lordship, connected record has also been.
Sir, how to search, sir? A bunch of papers, hundreds of papers are there.
Page 40, final order in CWJC number. One show.
What is the date of the order of this court?
28th of August. 28th of August.
At the time of hearing itself, if this is the problem, how to dictate? Give us consolidated papers. Lord Counsel for the petitioner is hereby directed to prepare consolidated orders of various courts. Release this matter next week. Don't ask us to see supplementary filed in writ petition.
I will give you.
Consolidated.
Orders of
Serial number 21.
Your Lordship may kindly see the order dated 23/11/2022, Your Lordships. Direction is at page 2 of the order.
Who is for the respondent?
Mr. Madan Mohan Prasad used to appear.
After a few cases, let us see.
Serial number 22. मनोज कुमार वर्सेस स्टेट ऑफ बिहार प्रोपोजिशन अजीत कुमार रतन मिश्रा.
Your Lordship, this counter affidavit on behalf of respondent number 7 is awaited since it passed. They have been asked to file a detailed counter. They have
Counter
not.
affidavit is filed.
They have not yet filed the counter.
Your Lordship, in this case, counter affidavit has been filed online. The hard copy is with me. I have served a copy on the counsel for the petitioner. Copy has been served.
That was on behalf of 4 and 10.
Yeah, that is the school. Your Lordship, the school examination board has come up with the finding. Your Lordship, the school examination board has come up with the finding that with respect to the petitioner's roll number, the name of one Anil Kumar Singh is appearing. And whatever letters he has said has been sent by the school examination board, the same we say that has not been sent.
Lately, you are taking some point. We don't know what is the matter.
Oh, sorry, Raj.
This is with regards to verification of a mark sheet, Milord, which is supposed to be a forged one according to the authorities, the respondent authorities. That is why, Milord, the vigilance officer, the BIAS.
Full document of what?
It is the BTET mark sheet, Your Lordship, which they have to call. The petitioner is a.
Where is that document?
That is at an extra 4, Your Lordship. Page. Annexure 2 at page 25.
30?
Annexure 2 at page 25.
Page?
Page 25 of the writ application, Your Lordship. This, according to the respondents, it's supposed to be a forged document, my lord, because the name of some other Anil Kumar Yadav, Anil Kumar was found to be noted on that. Upon sending a letter to the examination board, the same was corrected, and that has to be answered by the respondent number 7, my lord.
Where is the original of Annexure 2?
Beg your pardon, lordships?
Where is the original?
That would be with the department, my lord. That would be with the...
No, it has not been issued to you.
No, only the clarification letter was issued, my lord, that it has been corrected and the name has been, my lord, changed. It is the respondent number 7 who would be answerable for this, because all the documents pertaining to Bihar School Examination Boards were seized, your lordships.
What was the document issued to you? BTET?
It was that result came online, your lordships, in which it was.
Where is that online result?
Just a second. The rectified result is at page 28 in lordships, and the original result is page 25.
You have given a photocopy. Where is the document you have downloaded? This is not clear.
Lordship, in that case, my lord, but some time may be given, I'll produce it before the court.
When were you appointed as a Nagar Panchayat teacher?
I was appointed, your lordships, on 18 to 2014, your lordships.
18 to?
2014.
What is the date of your termination?
The date of termination is, your lordships, I'll come.
22 to 2019.
Your lordship. Thereafter, he went into.
They held inquiry?
Your lordship?
You were subjected to inquiry?
No, there was no inquiry. We had gone before the the appellate authority. Yes, district appellate authority.
Your Lordship, he had filed an application before the district appellate authority.
No, before termination, whether departmental inquiry was conducted.
Your Lordship, with respect to teacher's appointment, I am for the board, so the state has to answer this. But then whenever any appointment
Who has terminated the service?
Your Lordship, the state.
It is the Nagar Parishad chairman.
For respondent number 12.
Yes.
Executive official Nagar Parishad. Executive official Nagar Parishad.
You are representing?
No, Lordship. There has to be separately issued notice. I am representing other state offices, Lordship.
May I, your lordship, make it a bit more clear for you?
No, who has declared that this certificate is false?
By the board, Lordship.
Board.
No.
Have you given an opportunity? Where is your decision?
The board did not, your lordship. It was the Nagar Panchayat which did. After that, we explained that the name has been corrected.
No, where is the board decision? Is that the certificate is forged?
Lordship, we had been sent communication to verify the certificate, because we are the examining body, and publication of result is our only function, Your Lordship, with respect to petitioner's case. So when we were asked to verify it, we verified from the board's record the name of the roll number which is claimed to be his. The name of one Anil Kumar is being there is showing in the board's record. We have come out with this stand that the roll number 2100, the whatever is mentioned by, is in the name of one Anil Kumar and not in the name of this person. This
have you issued a notice to him?
Your Lordship, I have informed the...
No, you are the board. Why are you interacting with the state?
The state asked us, Your Lordship, because it is...
No, it is his certificate. Rightly or wrongly, he has given his certificate. This is the certificate.
Lordship, in this case, Your Lordship, but then it is the state which has doubted his certificate. So state inquired from us. So it is the state who has to actually call on him and ask whether this
Your Lordship.
verification which has come is correct or not, Your Lordship. Your Lordship, we are only the examination, but we have been asked by the state.
No, have you declared this certificate is not so and so?
Your Lordship, we have said.
Or you are merely giving clarification to the government?
As a matter of fact, all the documents pertaining to the board have been seized by the Vigilance Department, my lords. And that is why, my lords, respondent number 7 will be able to make the most clear answer in this, your lordship. That is why his counter.
Where is your decision that this certificate is not belong to so and so?
Your Lordship.
In fact,
Your Lordship, Your Lordship, for that, Your Lordship, may I pass on the counter affidavit which you have?
No, we don't want all those things. Where is the decision of the Bihar School Examination Board?
Lordship, may I, sir?
and this counter affidavit is neither here nor there.
Where will
Have you taken a decision or not?
Yes, Your Lordship.
Show us the decision. Not statement. We want document.
And the document which
Because we are
The original.
produce it. Produce the decision that this is not a certificate of so and so.
Your Lordship, one line, Your Lordship. It is the Nagar Panchayat wide letter dated so and so was asked from us. So we respond. The vigilance officer of the Bihar School Examination responded to that letter that we are doing the needful.
That is
And
the-
what has come out, we have.
So as long as this Annexure 2 is not nullified or withdrawn, cancelled, modified, he is entitled to
Yes,
certificate.
yes, sir.
That's all. We'll set aside everything.
As a matter of fact, that is why it is being evaded, your lordship. They are not coming up with the facts, my lords. In this counter affidavit, there are 2 documents which are neither here nor there, my lords. They don't say anything about the case.
We have to.
दोनों में देखा
हम कहाँ हमको खाली पूछना बता दिया हमको क्या करना है करना अपना स्टेट पे जानिए
आप अपना डॉक्यूमेंट है ना 4 से 8 जो आपने फाइल कराया है उसमें द डॉक्यूमेंट विच इज द नेक्स्ट ओवर देयर
As long as the certificate is not cancelled.
and it is my third dismissal, your lordship. Prior to this also,
That is the reasons.
Where is the communication that you apprised them that the certificate belongs to that Anil Kumar?
इसीलिए हम बोल रहे हैं I may be permitted it may come और इसको हम आज फाइल कर देते हैं
how do you have the documents that will file it?
Is under that
काउंटर तो फाइल
Anil Kumar is unpatented. Certificate is not issued by the government. If they have not issued, why they would cancel it?
Not cancelled. They must declare no. They have not issued this certificate.
Yes, that's
But,
what I
but
asked.
before that, they must hear this person and the backup and take a decision. Now, state has asked the board to clarify. Correct. Now, board has come to the conclusion that this is an Anil Kumar. Correct. In that event, before declaring that this is Anil Kumar, this roll number and other things, and therefore this is a fake, is it not necessary to hear this person?
If this person has not, certificate has not been issued to this person, why they would hear?
No, otherwise this certificate holds good. Adverse, because behind the back of the petitioner, they can't come to the conclusion that this is Anil Kumar.
And still, if this person...
That should be heard by the board or not, for taking a decision that this is a fake. A fake according to the board. That event is to be heard or not.
There is some...
No. According to board will come to the conclusion that this is not issued by us. In that event, rightly or wrong. So he should be heard, no? He will say that no, board has issued.
What is the communication of the board?
Your Lordship, the communication is, there is a statement.
They don't have any document.
Can I speak when I'm being asked? Please, हमको बोलने दीजिए ना.
अरे आप इतना sarcastic क्यों हो रहे हैं? Just let me answer the question. Don't be sarcastic with me in the court. Don't be sarcastic.
I'm not sarcastic. I'm answering.
Take your seat.
Your Lordship, we have made statement that with respect to
Mere statement is not sufficient, madam. It must be supported by documents.
in the original records wherein the name of the Anil Kumar is there instead of his name in the against the roll number, Your Lordship. That is the, if I bring the original records of the board wherein the name of the petitioner is not there against the roll number to which he is claiming that certificate has been issued.
Examination board, even if it wants to, cannot produce a single sheet of paper because all their documents are seized with the vigilance department, Your Lordship. And it is only the vigilance department which can produce it. That is why respondent number 7 has been asked several times.
The appellant stated to have been appointed as a Nagar Panchayat teacher on 18/14. While furnishing Bihar elementary teacher eligibility test within bracket BET-2011 examination conducted by the Bihar School Examination Board, Patna. Disturb. Respondent Nagar Panchayat is stated to have sent a petition to the Bihar School Examination Board, Patna, to ascertain genuineness of the BET-2011 certificate issued in the name of Manbodh Kumar. It is learned that Bihar School Examination Board, Patna, is stated to have informed the concerned authority that the certificate of a BET-2011 was not issued to Manbodh Kumar, and it is stated to have been issued in the name of Anil Kumar. Such a decision is stated to have been issued behind the back of the petitioner Manbodh Kumar. Before Bihar School Examination Board, Patna, come to the conclusion that Annexure 2 certificate of a BET-2011 was not issued to Manbodh Kumar, and rightly or wrongly certificate is existing in the name of Manbodh Kumar. In that event, Manbodh Kumar should have been heard in the matter after issuing a show cause notice and apprising the relevant records relating to conduct of a BET-2011 examination, to the extent that roll number and other related documents stood in the name of Anil Kumar and not Manbodh Kumar. In this regard, if a proper opportunity of hearing along with the show cause notice given, then is given. In that event, there would be compliance to principle of natural justice to the appellant Manmohan Kumar for the reasons that from 2014 to 2019 he has got, and at this belated stage displacing him while taking a decision behind the back of the appellant is not fair to his stuff. Therefore, this examination board, Bihar Examination Board, are hereby directed to apprise this court by filing an additional affidavit whether appellant has been heard in the matter before coming to the conclusion that BETET 2011 Annexure 2 certificate stood in the name of Manmohan Kumar is not issued by the examination board or not. Release this matter after 2 weeks.
Your Lordship, respondent number 12 also may kindly issue notice. Author of the termination order is the respondent number 12, Lordship. Executive officer Nagar.
Notice to executive officer Nagar Panchayat, 12th respondent. This request shall be paid by the appellant in a period of 1 week.
Whether you have filed counter affidavit on behalf of respondent number 7.
I filed on behalf of 7.
That was the most important affidavit to be filed, yes, Your Lordship. 7 is the most important. Respondent number 7 is the custodian, Your Lordship.
Employer and employee and the school board. That's all. School.
सेवन तो हम हैं, सेवन तो हम हैं। अब देखिए किसको लग रहा है। 12 रुपये आप ही हैं। ये देखिए।
What is the role?
हाँ 7।
7 affidavit is already included.
What is the role of Additional Chief Secretary Education? You have implicated him as a first respondent. What is the role of the Additional Chief Secretary Education?
Being the departmental head.
What being the department? Why can't you implicate His Excellency Governor? He is head of the state.
I'm so sorry, Your Lordship.
Unnecessarily implementing 12 persons as party. Only 3 persons are sufficient.
Lordship, yes.
Nagar Panchayat and the school board.
Because the most important would be respondent number 7, but.
Unnecessary cut and paste.
आप कहाँ सबमिट हैं? आपको सेपरेट काउंट करना है 8 से 4।
adjourned for two cases, serial number 21, Chief Postmaster General versus Sanjeevan Bhakt Yogi, or petitioner Mr. Sajesh Kumar Verma, Vijit Kumar Sinha.
None appears for the respondents in order to give an opportunity to release this matter after 2 weeks. Matter called twice, you mentioned in the beginning. Matter called twice, none appears for respondent. Release this matter after 2 weeks.
Serial number 23 adjourned for 1 week. Serial number 24 Gulab Chand versus the Union of India, petitioner Sharda Kumar, Abhay Kumar, Subin Kumar.
My Lord, in the serial number 24, my Lord, in terms of my Lord's order, the speaking orders were passed by the respondents. My Lord, may kindly see. 2 copies for my Lord's. My Lord, the CAT order was that the recovery is bad. That was refunded, my Lord. That amount was refunded.
But the respondents are silent on para 8.1, for which this writ petition has been filed, my Lord.
The writ petition, also the order, if my Lord may kindly see the operative part, there was no order with regard to all those things, my Lord. None. I have marked the order, page 30. It is from paragraph 11 of the operative part of the order of the CAT, my Lord, may kindly be seen. Paragraph 11, page 41, Your Lordship, of the brief. No other relief was granted. Going by the above rules, if I may place, my Lord, the order. Guidelines of railways, the modification of the order MSCP seems to be in conformity. The contention of the applicant that the modification.
So, what is the service of a casual laborer? Temporary status?
My Lord.
Period.
My Lord, that has been mentioned in the operative part of my order, my Lord. 81.
Huh?
My Lord, the writ petition was engaged as a casual labor in the year 77, but was confirmed temporary status with effect from 16 to 1981 in the Varanasi, 81. Applicant was regularized against substantive post of Khalasi on 14/10/1985. 14/10/1985. 85. The period between 16 to 1981 to 14/10/1985 were to be treated under temporary status. As per the RBE number 15.
4 years, 4 months has been counted for the purpose of MSCP.
MMS, not half only. There is a circular which we have quoted, second paragraph of my operative part of my order, Your Lordship. The period between 16 to 1981 to 14/10/90 to be treated under temporary status as per RB number, Railway Board's, my Lord, letter, Directive 215/2009 dated 4/12/2009 and 36/2000 dated 25/2, which provides that only 50% service of the temporary status should be counted for the best benefit of MSC.
Correct. Where is that 50%?
That was given to him.
4 years, 4 months.
4 years.
Yes, because it will be
from 81 to 85.
It will
half of that period.
So 2 years.
4 years or 2 years. That has been given.
Where is that? 2 years, 2 months.
My lord, the benefit, my lord, next paragraph I'm reading. The benefit of third MSCP was granted to the petitioner from 15/6 while granting the upgradation. Services of the petitioner was reckoned from 26/2 mistakenly as per Railway Board RB 2009 dated only 50% of the service rendered in temporary status by a casual labor is to be taken for the grant of MSCPs. Accordingly, his service for grant of MSCP has to be counted from 15/6/83. Accordingly, the date of third MSCP is corrected. 18 dated itna that the date of third MSCP was modified and the applicant superannuated or itna due to change. So it was corrected and it was given to him. The half period for the purposes
for grant of third MSCP, how many years of service is required to be counted?
Well, that has to be examined because we had to. I just got this order, which is.
Your order must be there. Should have been indicated.
Well, that will have to be. Well, then that will have to be a full.
Under the
affidavit will have to.
Under the MSCP, third for the purpose of extending third MSCP, what would be the criteria?
Only 50% has to be counted at a.
What is the criteria?
And accordingly, well, these circulars then will have to be examined, which has not been sent to us. Only these 2 pages have been sent to us.
Now, what is the
my lord's interim order?
What is the purpose of giving direction to pass a speaking order?
My lord. So this was, my lord. That will have to be explained in the counter affidavit, my lord. This is the one.
The order must disclose.
Yes.
This is the criteria.
Lordship.
And you fulfill from this date to this date.
Lordship.
2 sentences.
My lord.
You are entitled to prior to 15/6/2013?
15. The main dispute is on fixation statement, which has been page 22.
Sir, what is the date you are entitled to? Third MSCP, from what date you are entitled?
No, whatever they have given, I accepted. No dispute. Three increments has been curtailed after granting ACP.
That's a separate cause of action.
No. 8.1.
I have already. What the CAT has done? CAT has given, my lord, no substantive order with regard to that part of the relief. My lord, from paragraph 12 itself,
that's why
it has rejected it. So it has only said that that recovery after his retirement without his notice is bad, and that has been, my lord, refunded to him in terms of the order.
Para 8.1 of the relief sought was, I'm reading just now, sir, that your lordships may.
Page 41 onwards.
That your lordships. I'm reading, sir, para 8.1 of my relief in OA. That your lordships may graciously be pleased to direct command the respondents to fix the pay of the applicant after granting ACP in scale rupees 2,650 to 4,000 WF1 10/1999 till fixation of the pay in 6th pay commission, duly granting annual increments accordingly, as per order of the Honorable CAT Patna.
Correct, Mr. Where is the ACP scheme?
ACP scheme? Yes, just I'm giving, sir.
No, it is not produced.
Already granted, but.
Sir, where is that? You have produced ACP. That in order to ascertain with effect from 1/10/99 you are entitled.
Yes, that has been given, but after.
Yes, you are saying yes, sir. What is the criteria? Because your status,
12 years and 24 years, 2 upgradations.
12 years you will be completing.
Yes. After 1/10/1999.
1997 you complete.
Yes.
But you are asking 1999.
That ACP was implemented on 1999, sir.
30 years. He is not saying, he is saying 10 years or 12 years. For first ACP, 30 years. No, 10 years. He has completed 5. High permanent status.
85. 2.5 years of benefit of that particular period.
So from 83.
He have put 32.5 years of service.
Sir, correct, sir. 1983 is permanent. With effect from that, we have to take 10 years means 93 first ACP. Second ACP 20 years means 2003. Similarly, 30 years means 2013.
13 they
asking 99. Your first prayer 8.1, you are asking with effect from 110.99. What is the basis?
The ACP scheme was implemented from that date, sir. This is the most.
With effect from 110.99, it was introduced.
Yes, sir. Circular was issued on August 9, 1999. This is the circular, sir.
Then what is the date they have given? First ACP was granted on what date?
110/1999, sir.
Sir, that is what you are asking. From what date they have given?
After that date, they have given 2 increments, but thereafter no increment was given after 3 years. May kindly see, sir, Annexure 3.
Sir, we have to go by your prayer. In your prayer, you have sought that I am entitled to ACP with effect from 110.99.
Yes.
How?
No, 110.90 after granting ड्यूली ग्रांटिंग एनुअल इंक्रीमेंट्स, उसके बाद हमको एनुअल इंक्रीमेंट तो मिलना चाहिए हर साल, सर. तो उसके साल 2 साल मिला और उसके बाद काइंडली
saying that you have been granted ACP with effect from 1999.
यस, वो ठीक मिला, लेकिन उसके बाद 3 साल इंक्रीमेंट ही नहीं दिए. तो जब तक
What was it showing regarding grant of ACP?
पहले ACP स्कीम आया, उसके बाद मॉडिफाइड आया MACP. ACP में 2 अपग्रेडेशन मिलता था 12 साल और 24 साल में.
Years. 12 and 14 and 24 years.
From 83 to 12 years, from 95, in fact, for this ACP, that's 99, plus 99.
First ACP was granted on what date?
Granted on correct date. May kindly see,
sir, what is the date? Please answer.
110/1999.
Why 110/99? What is the reason? After completion of 12 years, he is entitled to ACP.
My lord.
How it has been counted? From 83 it is counted.
My lord, it is 50% of the, my lord, period has to be counted.
All right, sir. He has a permanent status on 14/10/1985. So, 2 years, 2 months he is entitled. Prior to this 1985,
Lordship.
automatically it will be 83.
My lord.
You have to count 83. 83 plus 12 years means 1995. Why 99? What is the significance of that date?
My lord. For that, my lord, it will have to be examined, my lord.
You please keep one of the official who is well conversant with the matter.
My lord, we'll seek instructions, my lord. No instructions has been given on that account.
Respondents, concerned respondent is hereby directed to draft an official who is well conversant with the grant of ACP benefit to stop. The concerned officer is hereby directed to prepare a chart insofar as petitioner as to how calculation is made for the purpose of assigning first ACP, second ACP, and third MACP. Release this matter after 2 weeks. My Lord, before on counsel for the respondent furnished a copy of the reasoned and speaking order dated 2/1/2023, which do not reveal how the calculation has been made with reference to ACP/MACP scheme.
My Lord, 1 minute, अगर permit me.
No, official will come and apprise this court how it has been calculated.
फिक्सेशन स्टेटमेंट में पीपी करके दिया गया है, रेगुलर इंक्रीमेंट मिलना चाहिए हर साल, अगर कोई पनिशमेंट नहीं है तो, लेकिन उसकी जगह जो 2 साल दिए और 3 साल जो है फिर कोई इंक्रीमेंट नहीं. मेन प्रॉब्लम इज दैट
It is not his prayer.
It's not a prayer.
Reading of prayer is.
Women.
That is the reason respondent is saying it's a different problem. Have you made representation in respect of grant of increment?
Yes, after that I filed OA.
Have you demanded before the authority that I am entitled to increment?
Lord, given then thereafter I have filed OA.
The court is asking you, have you demanded such that I am entitled to increment?
The petitioner was.
Have you demanded or not? Say yes or no.
Yes, my Lord.
Show us the document in which representation you have sought that I am entitled to increments.
Page 23, 24 of the petition.
Page 24 of?
23 and 24 of this petition.
Is there any demand of increment?
Page 23, you have asked for your copy of your service book.
My Lord.
And
पैरावन में दिए हुए हैं कि फिक्सेशन जो है त्रुटिपूर्ण है, तो त्रुटिपूर्ण कहाँ है वो तो बता रहे हैं मुझे 2000.
बताइएगा त्रुटिपूर्ण कहाँ है आपका, वो तो आप बता नहीं रहे हैं इसमें कहीं.
अब
even in the next page there is nothing.
So why are you misleading this court, stating that I have demanded the increment? Your representation you have not stated.
My Lord.
Don't mislead this court. We are going to dismiss your petition. Be straightforward. You are a law officer of this court. You can't mislead this court.
I am not misleading, sir. Sorry.
Then in your page 23-24, have you demanded increment?
I have said that fixation is not correct.
Sir, your grievance is that after fixation of MACP, you are entitled to increment. Where is the demand? We are asking you. You said in page so and so.
The applicant is my Lord.
Which you are not demanded. This is not fair.
My Lord, very less.
This matter. After 2 weeks. Be fair to the court. Don't mislead this court.
Yes.
Number 25, Divankar Yadav, alias Divankar Kumar, Wasil State of Bihar, for
Well, this relates to the selection of constable driver, my lord, which was held in the year 2017, my lordship. Now, my lord, the facts in a nutshell is that, my lord, there were 3 rounds of tests.
Where is the final select list?
Final select list has not been annexed by the respondents, my lord. That has not been annexed by the respondent in the writ petition.
No,
only they have given the statement that the petitioner got the 30 marks and the 31 was the cutoff. Now total was 50. Now, my lord, 10 marks were to be allotted for driving the car, which I got.
Who is appearing for state?
For the board.
Board. Where is the final select list?
That is not annexed, my lord.
Why? Why it is not enclosed?
It's published on the website of the my lord.
Can't you go download and produce it? Matter is selection and appointment to the post of driver constable. Board respondent is hereby directed to secure complete records in order to ascertain as to why the petitioner was not appellant Divakar Yadav alias Divakar Kumar has not been issued order of appointment. Release this matter after 2 weeks as a last chance, and failing which
my lord, my
concerned officer would be summoned.
My lord, my preliminary objection is the selection process is over, my lord. He has not made the party of last recommended candidate, my lord.
Sir, first of all, you produce the record, apprise this court as to why he is not entitled.
That I was stated, my lord. I will bring the record, my lord.
Sir, without records, we can't determine.
Serial number 26 has gone for 2 weeks. Serial number 27, R.K. Rao versus the Union of India and others, or petitioner Shabina Prasad Dixit.
Yes, who is for the respondent?
List of judges, my lord.
Was the post held by him?
Permanent way inspector.
Permanent
way inspector, PWI.
Permanent
way inspector. Now this has been redesignated as junior engineer way. Junior, now it is called Millard junior engineer way. In this case, Millard, the petitioner had.
What was the penalty?
Removal from service. The petitioner has taken, Millard, almost 4 points, Millard, for your lordship's consideration, Millard. First basic point is, Millard, the appointing authority. I was appointed by the chief engineer, who is a senior administrative grade officer.
Who is a
senior administrative grade officer? Whereas I have been removed from service by a lower authority, that is senior divisional engineer coordination. He is a junior administrative grade officer. And on this particular point, recently your lordship has decided, Millard.
No, where is this identification of a chief engineer is a senior administrative officer and a senior divisional engineer is a called junior administrative officer. Where do we get this?
The chief engineer is sitting in the headquarter office.
Sir, where is the document?
My appointment letter is, Millard.
Not appointment letter. Where is the distinction between chief engineer and senior divisional engineer, that they are holding the different post of senior administrative officer and junior administrative officer?
In that case, your lordship has called from the railway, Millard. Railway has told.
You can't orally make your submission. We are going to reject it. It must be supported by document.
I have bring the document, Millard. By my appointment letter is there, Millard.
No, appointment letter is there. Chief engineer, all right.
It is my pleading also, Millard.
All right, we'll reject orally. Oral submission cannot be accepted.
Document is there.
Where's the document?
Kindly have a look, my lordship may have a look to page 22, my appointment letter.
Sir, appointment letter, all right. We are agreeing with that chief engineer has appointed you. Now you want to distinguish that senior administrative officer and junior administrative officer. Where is that? Where is that?
I have to produce it, my lord.
Can't help. If you want to produce, then we'll adjourn. That's all.
Yeah, that is basic because your lordship has decided.
Sir, if you want to relying on this, you want to produce document, we'll adjourn. Otherwise, your oral submission will be rejected.
I will produce. Because in the same case, my lord, in the other case, my lord,
not same case and all. We want
directly call for the document from the relevant.
On material. One of the issue raised in how the CAT has decided that issue.
CAT has decided since appointment letter has been issued, signed by the lower authority, that's why he can be removed from your service.
Otherwise, there is no CCI schedule and all.
Railway servant
appointing authority.
Railway servant discipline appeal rule.
In that, the chief engineer is the
appointing the person who is appointed.
No,
removal, dismissal.
Schedule of the railways discipline rules. Who is appointing authority and who is the discipline authority identified?
In the schedule, Milad, the senior division coordination engineer is the appointing authority in this schedule. But in the same schedule, for 3 punishment, removal, dismissal and compulsory retirement. In the same schedule, it has been stated these 3 punishment can be imposed by the authority who has actually appointed.
All right, produce, yes, take on. One of the issues raised by the plan for the petitioner is that the petitioner was appointed by chief engineer, whereas the order of removal has been passed by senior divisional engineer.
Coordination.
Within bracket coordination. So it is submitted that chief engineer and senior divisional engineer are not identical post. On the other hand, senior divisional engineer is subordinate to chief engineer. In this regard, he is hereby directed to produce the necessary material. Next state of hearing, release this matter after.
One more point may kindly be taken. It will be helpful for your lordship, also for me also with that. No presenting officer was appointed. With inquiry officer himself conducted inquiry and the order will pass.
But we will deal it. Has they admitted?
Below.
What is the finding of the CAT on that presenting officer?
The inquiry officer can conduct the inquiry.
Can
Number 28, Union of India Brothers versus State Urban Brothers for distance in regard Mark
Meet with the Lordship. By the recent writ application, we have challenged the order dated 28/7/2016, passed by the Central Administrative Tribunal, my lord, whereby and whereunder the learned tribunal held the respondent first said the applicant therein to be entitled for promotion to the post of private secretary grade.
There is a CAT order.
My lord, CAT order. You have the above, which is my lord. Last year. Lordship. My lord, may kindly come to page 30. 30, my lord. Now, my lord, the last 4 paragraphs would be relevant to your lordship. In this case. My lord, I'm just reading 9. We have heard both the parties. It is noted that the main grievance is the result of the private respondent being declared subsequent on the basis of the selection process, which is contrary to the Railway Board's order.
No, the seniority list has been set aside.
Lordship. And what has been done, my lord, they have been now made senior by virtue of this order. The private respondent first set, your lordship. Now, in this case, what has happened, my lord, the entire selection.
Where is the method of recruitment to the post of private secretary grade 2?
My lord, may kindly see. My lord, it is a short point, my lord.
Sir, where is the private secretary grade 2 method of recruitment? Method of recruitment to the post of private secretary grade 2.
My lord, that is by way of, my lord, here, my lord, because there was a...
Sir, without that foundation, we can't go on.
No, my lord, it is about dates. That would be, my lord.
Huh?
My lord, it is about the dates actually, my lord.
Sir, not dates, sir. We want to know what is the method of recruitment.
My lord, there were two methods during that period.
But it is not part of the record, the method of recruitment.
Discussed in the impugned order, my lord. It has been discussed. There were in an interregnum, what has happened, my lord, the process of appointment had begun, my lord. The private respondent second set, where, my lord, a written examination was conducted. They were, my lord, selected. But, my lord, because of there was some circular which said that the interview had to be taken, viva had to be taken, my lord, it was, my lord, stayed for some time. Thereafter, my lord, against that order, my lord, against...
Peter entered the cadre of private secretary grade 2 on what date?
My lord, he entered, my lord, originally, that is the, my lord, here. There are two dates, my lord.
You don't want to answer the question.
My lord, he entered, my lord, on 12/8/2010.
Khurshid Anwar, Manoj Kumar, 3R entered the post of private secretary grade 2 on what date?
They entered on 8/4/2010.
8/4/2010. What about private respondent?
My lord,
Kumar Gupta.
My lord, yes, my lord.
They entered?
They entered on 12/8/2010.
12/8/2010.
2010.
Now seniority list.
My lord, the private
seniority list issued on 24/1/2012. What is the position of the petitioner and respondent?
My lord, the persons, my lord, the private respondent first set were made junior to the second set. Despite the fact that, my lord,
how do we?
My lord, the first set was promoted, my lord, by the substantive promotion.
Sir, whether the petitioner Khurshid Anwar,
they were promoted earlier. By virtue of that, my lord, they got a small window. There was, my lord, one circular of the government of India which said that the seniority merit would be. So on that basis, they were promoted while their process was already over. And, my lord, their process was already over, but then it was stayed because there was no interview. Then, my lord, they went to the CAT. That, my lord, CAT order is Annexure 1. My lord, the CAT, my lord.
Sir, their appointment has been cancelled. 8/4/2010.
No, my lord. Earlier appointment had been cancelled.
Earlier. What date earlier there?
My lord, may kindly see. My lord, it is there annexure. My lord, that would be very relevant, my lord. Their earlier appointment may be kindly seen. It is at page 26 of my brief, my lord.
Mr. Please give the date, sir.
My lord, the date is 1/9/2008.
This was cancelled.
My lord.
Cancelled on what date?
My lord, my lord. It was, my lord. It was deferred, my lord. It was deferred, not cancelled, my lord, because they had deferred because there was one circular which said that interview was required. And this order was issued, their appointment, but it was deferred on the same.
By means of a circular, can you prescribe a method? They should be.
My lord, what has happened? My lord, the facts would be very relevant in this case. Then they moved the Central Administrative Tribunal, my lord, and they prayed that their selection was already over. The CAT said no. The viva would be very, very necessary. Their appointments cannot be cancelled. Their selection is, their written examination is already complete. They will be deemed to have qualified for the interview. And from the interview stage, they should be made to it. Then, my lord, they faced the interview. They were selected, but now, my lord, they were selected after these people were promoted, my lord, the first set. So now, my lord, as per the extant rules.
But you are not cancelled their initial appointment.
My lord.
Only deferred.
My lord, only deferred, not cancelled. That is the. So, my lord, so that is why, my lord, they will rank senior. It was deferred. Their selection process had already concluded.
before the appointment, their selection process by virtue of the earlier order, selection order, had already concluded, my lord. Subsequently, it was deferred, so they went to CAT. CAT said that, my lord, that an interview is required.
Correct, sir. Thereafter you have issued fresh order of appointment.
Fresh order of appointment, my lord.
Where is that order of?
That is there in action, my lord. My lord. My lord, it is Annexure 3, your lordship.
Sir, we are asking you date. You look at Annexure so and so.
My lord, the fresh order of appointment is, my lord, 12/8/2010.
This is fresh appointment order?
Lordship. Fresh promotion order. The earlier promotion, my lord.
No, private respondent Anup Kumar.
Lordship.
Were selected and appointed by promotion or?
By promotion.
By promotion.
By promotion, but the process was by way of written examination and interview. Now, earlier they were appointed.
Sir, you are not giving the proper information.
198. Anup Kumar Gupta and others were promoted by way of selection on 1/9/2008.
2008.